since the Panthers have played. Tony, the last time they played, we broadcast that game here on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. It was over a week ago, last Thursday night, against the Cherokee Braves. Tony, the Lady Panthers, unfortunately, not able to come out victorious in that one.
Right. And what you want to do after a loss like that, they probably had some spirited practices, and with the young team, you need that. And with the game that they missed, they probably did a simulation of a game and scrimmaged a lot more and worked on the things that they were lacking, which was taking care of the ball against the press and trying to find the open person in the center of the court. Just little things like that. When you're a young team, you just always worry and work on the little things, because once you get older, the little things become big things, and that's all you want to preach to them right now.
I talked to Coach Scott Hartbarger, and he was really adamant about the fact that he thought he should have won that game against Cherokee and the one against Raven Gap. He was pretty frustrated, but I told him, hey, Coach, you've got a young team. Right.
Yeah, with the young team, you just want to. That's what you want to. You want to make sure that they understand that it's one game, and sometimes in that, especially in the Raven Gap, it was one possession. You know, it was and there were about 5 possessions in the Cherokee game, and it was just about handling the pressure. And young players, they have a hard time handling pressure, and it just came up and snuck up and bit them in that game against Cherokee.
Young team, we talk about 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores. Mm-hmm. You're going to get that early on, and that's kind of been a theme early on here in the season. Of course, only 3 games played. Panthers come in at 1-2 overall. The Lakeview Academy Lady Lions, however, are 5-2. They've gotten a bunch of games in because I don't believe they have a football team.
Yes.
They played in the Georgia State Championship game last year and lost.
Right, and I can tell you this from getting to a championship game and being on teams like that and coaching teams like that, when you come back, the expectations are high, and sometimes, as you can tell from their record, they've lost 2 games. Sometimes you just get frustrated with some certain things, and certain things aren't clicking, and hopefully they're still not clicking when they play tonight. But I doubt it because I looked at their box score and kind of saw the press clippings of their last game against, which was Raven Gap, and the common opponent, and they played pretty well, and they rebounded the ball well, and that was the main thing that stuck out to me, the rebounding.
You're wondering, fans, where Lakeview Academy is. It's in Gainesville, Georgia, so not too terribly far, about an hour-and-a-half drive to Franklin. They are, of course, in the independent Georgia side of things. The Lady Lions come in at 5-2. The Lady Panthers are at 1-2 overall, and we're just about set to have the playing of the national anthem as Coach Neitz, PA announcer, will join us.
Remove your hat and honor America with the singing of the national anthem.
Twilight's last
What a great rendition of our national anthem.
Yes.
We need to grab the names of these girls. We had one in our previous broadcast. Unfortunately, did not grab the name of that lady who did a fantastic job with the singing of our national anthem. About to get the starting lineup for the Lady Lions of Lakeview Academy. And we'll have the starting lineup for the Franklin Panthers. And we talked about the fact that last year, Tony, they competed for and came up short in the state championship game in Georgia.
Right.
So you know that they've got some confidence knowing they can go on the road and in a hostile environment and come out victorious.
Yes, and what happens there is the older players, the players that were there, they might have been young last year, but they're the ones that teach the younger ones how to practice, how to prepare for a game, how to fight through adversity. And usually you have a pretty good team the next year if you went to the state and you had a couple of players that were on the team.
Absolutely. Well, quickly, here's the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers, and then Coach Neitz will announce those here. Similar lineup than we've seen all season in the past 3 games.
Yes, and hopefully they can get going early, and see a few shots go down, and play some solid defense.
Have the
Panthers.
Introduction of the starting lineup.
Starting at point guard, a 5'2" sophomore, number 21, Nevaeh Tran. Starting at the other guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 23, Sierra Wade. Starting at a forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 32, Kanan Drake. Starting at power forward, a 5'10" junior, number 40, Michaela Brewer. And your center, a 5'11" freshman, number 33, Sydney Williams. Your Panthers are coached by Scott Hartbarger, assisted by Trace Rogers, Emily Presley, and Becca Brooks.
And there's the starting lineup for the Franklin Panthers. Lady Panthers, as we mentioned, come in at 1-2 overall and look to get back to their winning ways that they've become so accustomed to here in this program. And quickly, Tony's keys to victory.
Okay. What they need to do is start early, especially on the defensive end. And because with a team, an experienced team, that's what you want to do. You always want to start early and make them miss shots early.
Franklin has the opening possession. Kanan Drake, baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Gets her own rebound and kicks it out for a 3 that is up and off the mark. No good. Another offensive board. Nevaeh Tran secures it. Then she's going to lift an air and pass, and it's intercepted by the Lady Lions of Lakeview Academy. Eliza Snyder with it. She'll give it up in the paint, off the glass. Good by Maddie Tolles. Or was that Snyder? Was Snyder.
Snyder.
They got the bucket. Baseline jumper. Off the mark, no good by Sydney Williams. Kanan Drake able to grab the board, and she goes up and gets fouled. She'll be at the line to shoot 2 at the charity stripe. Just underway, 7:18 to go in the opening quarter. Franklin trails 2-0. Glad that you're along for the ride with us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, the Franklin Panther Sports Network. First shot up and good by Kanan Drake.
Let's see if Coach Hartbarger dials up any pressure, just to give a baseline of how Lakeview is playing.
Second shot up and good. We're tied at 2. Lakeview will attack the hole. Wild shot up and good by Eliza Snyder again. Panthers break the full court press. Trouble with it. Sydney Williams jumper won't fall. And the rebound secured by the Lady Lions. They're going to push up court to the hole, blocked out of bounds by Sierra Wade. Jackie Allen got her shot. Swatted away. Lions reset. Floater in the paint. Won't fall for Joel Snyder. Franklin secures the rebound. Kanan Drake with it. Gives it up. High now. It's Nevaeh Tran. Holds it high and swings it over left side. Sydney Williams. She gets it swatted away. Turnover. The Lions will set up shop. Allen for three. Can't get it to go. And the rebound secured Michaela Brewer. Into the front court now. Sierra Wade. Wade to Tran. Tran backs it out, calls out the offense for Coach Scott Hartbarger. 6:08 to go in the opening half. And they're going to whistle a traveling violation on Wade. That'll be a turnover on the Panthers. Trailing 4-2.
In the early going, you can tell that the Panthers they haven't had a game in a while. They're doing it like they're playing like they're in practice still.
It's been over a week since they last played. 2 games, I guess you could say, got snowed out. Block in the paint. Panthers secure it and attack. Kanan Drake underneath. Floater won't fall, and the rebound knocked out of bounds off of a Lady Lion. The game against Raven County last Saturday was snowed out, and then a game on Tuesday and Wednesday night was snowed out against Mount Heritage. They had more snow up in that area. Jumper just inside the arc for Kanan won't fall, and the rebound off to the Lady Lions.
Yeah, and that's hard for a young team because you get antsy, the coach gets antsy, everyone. you might have a couple scuffles in practice or something.
Wade with it after the missed shot by the Lady Lions. Kanan Drake drives in, kicks it out. Shot going to be blocked. Kayla Brewer gets her shot swatted out of bounds by Jackie Allen. Panthers reset. Tran to trigger. Wade for three. Off the mark. Rebound Lady Lions and Eliza Snyder. Down court, nice pass. Off the glass, good. Maddie Toles.
And that's what you don't want.
Full court press now by the Lady Lions. Kanan Drake, trouble in the backcourt. Got to get it across, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Scott Hartbarger. We'll take a timeout as well. Thanks for watching tonight's broadcast on YouTube Live and Facebook Live, the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price, on lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
5:02 to go in the first quarter. Panthers trail by 4. Coach Hartbarger, Tony, got to call timeout there because that 10-second violation was about to occur.
Yes, and I know that Lakeview probably watched the Cherokee game and
Wade for
great
three.
Shot. And they're going to be dialing that up all day.
Floater up and good by Eliza Snyder. Again, full court press. Drake in the front court. Dribbles around. Swings it underneath. Sydney Williams will get her shot blocked, but the official says over the back on the Lady Lions. It's going to be whistled on Sadie Threadkill. It'll be her first. And the first shot is up and good by Sydney Williams. She'll get one more at the charity stripe. Can't get the second to go. Rebound Lady Lions and Sadie Threadkill. Quickly, they'll whip it down court. And an errant pass. Turnover. Back to the Panthers. In the paint, Kanan Drake has reached in on. It's going to go to Sadie Threadkill again. 2 quick fouls on Threadkill. No shots. Franklin will trigger underneath their own basket. Tran looks to get it in. Does high to Sierra Wade. Wade whips it over to Tran. Tran backs it back out. To Wade, over to Kanan. Drake with it, back to Wade. Now Nevaeh dribbles around.
And shoot it. There you go.
Wade, another three. Back-to-back threes by Sierra Wade gives the Panthers their first lead of the night at 9-8.
And as a young team, they'll start to understand feed the hot hand. And the hot hand has to know to shoot the ball, too.
And Snyder going to travel with it. Elijah Snyder shoveled her feet. It's back over to the Lady Panthers with 3:40 to go, opening quarter. At a 1-point advantage. Nevaeh Tran brings it across the timeline. Looks to pass. She'll find Kanan right side. Kanan bounce pass underneath. Double team. Back it goes to Kanan. Jumper. No. Rebound secured by the Panthers. Shot just inside the arc by Tran. Won't fall. And the Lady Lions will now race down court. Snyder. The bounce pass over left side. Then they'll swing it back around the horn. Underneath. Double team. Tolles. Did she travel? Yes, she did.
Sure did.
Another turnover on the Lady Lions. Checking into the game for the first time is Taylor Carlton for Coach Scott Hartbarger, and taking a seat will be Michaela Brewer. 3:07 to go, opening quarter, and Franklin on top, 9-8. Full court press by the Lady Lions. Into Drake. Drake will find Tran. She almost traveled with it. Over to Sydney Williams. Williams back out up top. Taylor Carlton, no. Kanan with the board. She powers up, can't get it to go, but she was fouled. And that'll send Kanan Drake to the line for a couple of shots here at the charity stripe.
Tell you what, right now this is a good pace for the young Panthers, because it's not too fast, not out of control, being able to break the press. So everything's good right here.
First one up and good. Paige Norton checks in. The officials wanted to make sure that everything was kosher there. One more for Kanan. No good. Rebound. Picked up by Sydney Williams. Over to Drake. Baseline jumper. Got it. Panthers have built a 4-point lead with 2:43 to go in the opening quarter. Lady Lions will bring it up court. Contact. Looks like foul going to be whistled on Sydney Williams. No shots. It'll be Sydney's first and the team's first. That was an issue in the Cherokee game.
Right.
Fouls early on.
Right. But it looks like Coach Hartbarger, he's rotating his players a lot so far, and that should help.
Three ball up and good. Snyder, Eliza Snyder is killing the Panthers early on. Full court press almost causes a turnover into the front court. Kanan Drake loses control. Knocked back in bounds by Lady Lion into the hands of the Lady Panthers. Nevaeh Tran with it up high, gives it up to Drake. Now into the corner it goes. Tran dribbles around, gives it up. Back it goes to Tran. Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter of action.
They're being very patient. That's good. Trying to get the best shot possible.
Paige Norton with it. Bounce pass to Kanan. Over to Tran left side. Tran nifty dribbling, and she'll lift a shot that won't fall. Rebound picked up by Taylor Carlton. Off to Tran. Shot won't fall. Another offensive board. Kanan Drake with it. Kicks it up top. A three ball. Carlton can't get it to go. And the Lady Lions secure the board. Outlet pass up court. Jasmine Howard spins in the paint. No. Rebound. Kanan Drake and the Lady Panthers. Looks like Tran wants to slow it down a bit. Drives in and kicks it back out. In the hands of Kanan. Kanan's pass going to be knocked away and stolen away. Off the glass, good. On Jackie Allen. And it gives the Lady Lions the lead at 13-12. Drake down court. H. Norton has trouble with it. Picks it back up. Now we've got bodies on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow going to be for the Lady Lions of Lakeview Academy. Just joined us. Lakeview is out of Gainesville, Georgia. Private school. Checking into the game for the first time for Coach Scott Harbarger is Candace Parker, the junior. 38 seconds left. Allen with it between the circles. Swings a pass, a dangerous one secured by Snyder. And she's going to attack the hole. Got the bucket and the foul. It's going to send Eliza Snyder to the line.
Right. I'd say right there, the help was there. It just, she had her head turned, and by the time she turned back, she got the foul.
Seconds left in the first quarter, and shot up and good. The and one. 16-12. Lakeview Academy. Trouble in the backcourt once again. Norton swings one over to Parker and just got it across the timeline in time. Norton with it. Drives in, then kicks it back out. Three up, no good. Rebound picked up by the Lady Lions. Just a few seconds left. Got to get it up court. Down to 2 seconds. One at the buzzer. In and out, no good. And that's going to wrap up the opening quarter of action here at the Panther Den tonight. 16-12, Lakeview Academy on top. We'll take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price, on a lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
About to begin the second quarter of action. Panthers trail 16-12. I'm George Young along with Tony Christie.
Yeah, in the first quarter, Franklin actually didn't get any fast break points, and Lakeview they got two fast break buckets, and that's the difference in the game right now.
And a turnover. To the hole, off the glass, good. Joelle Snyder. 18-12 now, 6-point advantage. In some trouble breaking that press. Panthers eventually get it to Nevaeh Tran, and she loses control, picks it back up. Dishes to Kanan Drake, off the glass, good. Early on in this season, Tony, the Lady Panthers have definitely seen a lot of press.
Right.
Hopefully, as the season goes on, it can only benefit them.
Yes, it is, and everyone's going to press them just because what happened early, it just didn't look, quite right. So if you are a visiting coach, you're definitely going to press the Lady Panthers.
Snyder can't get it to go. Offensive board. I'll say she traveled with it. Maddie Tolles underneath the basket shuffled her feet after she secured that rebound. 4-point advantage for the Lady Lions of Lakeview. Kayla Brewer with it. Gives it up to Williams, and her pass is knocked away. They've got orange uniforms.
Yes.
And the logo that I was given and I saw on Max Preps and all over is a lion that's blue. So that's why on screen we have blue, but they're actually orange.
Yes, orange with a white and blue stripes down the side.
We've got a whistle, and it looks like a foul going to be whistled away from the basketball. Goes against Snyder. That'll be her first. That's Joelle Snyder. And the team's 5th. So if you wondered why you're looking at the screen and it says Lakeview and it's blue. 3 ball up and good. Sierra Wade has 3 3-pointers so far in this first half. She's hot.
Yes, she is. That's the next step for the Lady Panthers. Finding the hot person, just ride them.
3 ball up, no good by Joelle Snyder. The rebound off to Kanan Drake at the Panthers attack. Down court. Cross court pass Brewer. Over to Wade. Dish it underneath. Gets eventually back to Wade. Gives it up to Tran. Tran in traffic to Sydney Williams. On that left low block, she spins and shoots and gets it to go. And all of a sudden, Franklin is stormed back in this game. Now up 19-18. Streaky first half for both teams.
Very.
Liza Snyder with it between the circles. Looks like she wants to attack, does. Can't get it to go. Nice pass. Can't get the conversion. Offensive board, Sydney Williams, she can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound. Drake, she can't get it to go. Another offensive board, it's Williams. And then she loses control of it. Picked up by Kanan. Off to Nevaeh Tran. Tran to Wade. Wade for 3. Off the mark. Gets her own rebound, goes up, can't get it to go. Another offensive board, and they'll say she traveled with it, and that's Michaela Brewer.
I tell you what, they're fighting down low, and that's one of the main things you have to do as a young team is rebound. Use your size to your advantage.
Joelle Snyder brings it up. Finds Howard. Howard holds it high, and she's going to find Snyder again up top. Snyder makes a running shot. No. Offensive board. Shot blocked. Off to Kanan Drake and the Lady Panthers. To Tran. Tran. Between the circles. She'll drift left side and then travel with it. 4:35 to go in the second quarter. 19-18. Lady Panther lead. Taking a seat is Michaela Brewer. And Taylor Carlton has checked in.
Keeps everyone fresh, so you can play hard the whole time you're out there.
Maddie Tolles for 3, won't fall. Offensive board. Howard, her shot won't fall. Another offensive rebound. And that one wouldn't go. Drake thought about a long 3, it looked like. Decided better. Knocked away. Off to the races. Snyder counted and one. Gives the Lady Lions a 20-19 advantage. I'm looking at their uniforms now, and I'm not sure if we can tell on TV or not and to the naked eye. It looks like they may have dark blue numerals. Well, that's where the blue comes in.
That's where the blue, yes.
Off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though, Lady Lion. Free throw line jumper wouldn't fall. Kanan Drake with the rebound. I like Clemson in purple.
Actually, when I first got to Clemson, we didn't have purple. It was actually blue. So might be the same type of thing there.
Lady Lions will sub in.
That was before color TV.
Jackie Allen. We're not that old, Tony. You're not too much older than me. We did have running water in color TV. Nevaeh Tran, baseline jumper wouldn't fall. Off to the races. Jackie Allen gives it up and a foul. Tolles will be at the line to shoot a couple of free throws.
And I can tell you the difference in this game right now, the only difference you can see between the two teams is one team's getting fast break points, the other one's not. And I know that Coach Hartbarger wants them to get easy baskets. Everybody wants to score. You know, you don't want to, it'd be a long day if you have to, you know, go set up every time, make 15 passes and score.
Shot wouldn't fall, but it was knocked out of bounds off of the Lady Panther. So the Lady Lions of Lakeview Academy will reset underneath their own basket as Snyder gets it in. Jumper off the mark, no good. And they'll say she was on the end line. Eliza Snyder back to the Lady Panthers. 3:18 to go in the second quarter, 21-19.
And here's that pressure.
Drake with it in the backcourt.
Get to the middle.
And they eventually get it across the timeline. Wade with it. Pass errant of Carlton, intercepted, off to the races. Lady Lions convert on the transition. Howard will get the bucket and build on that lead, now at 4. Quickly up across. So she carried the basketball.
Yes, I think that was a little. I think that was a makeup because it was a back court because she didn't establish herself in the front court. So he just called the carry.
Four fouls whistled against the Panthers in this opening half. 5 fouls whistled against the Lakeview Academy Lady Lions. 2:40 to go here in the second. Snyder kicks it out. 3 off the mark, no good by Savannah Kinsey. Kanan Drake with it now into the front court for the Lady Panthers. This is a pass over in the corner. Brewer. Back up top it goes in the paint. Off the mark, no good by Burns. And the rebound to the Lady Lions. Allen. We'll kick it over to Kinsey. Back it goes to Allen. Drains the clock here. 2 minutes.
Yes.
Second quarter. Away from the basketball. Was it a moving screen?
Yes, moving screen.
It's going to go against Savannah Kinsey. That'll be her first, team 6th. A wave off the shot, and it's back over to the Panthers, trailing by 4 now, 23-19. Kendall Burns with it. They'll give it up to Paige Norton. Norton back up high. Taylor Carlton. Carlton back to Norton. Norton finds Kanan Drake. Very patient, it seems, in this game.
And it's actually, this is actually the pace that Lakeview wants to play at.
Carlton with it. Bounce pass to Brewer. Brewer wants to give it up. Finds Norton. Baseline jumper, no. Kanan Drake there to grab the rebound. She goes up. It wouldn't fall. Rebound Lady Lions. $1:15 to go second quarter. Deep 3. Snyder in and out, no good. And the board off to the Lady Panthers. Norton in traffic. High. And we've got a whistle. Looks like some equipment issues for one of the Lady Lions. Maybe a knee brace has come undone. That's what it appears. She's going to have to secure that. 63 seconds left in the second quarter. And Franklin trails 23-19. If you just joined us, it's been a back and forth affair here. Both teams have gone on runs and taken leads. Right now, Lakeview's on a little bit of a run. Howard loses control. Kendall Burns with it into the front court. Wade for 3. She's been hot. Couldn't convert there.
Good
offensive board up with a shot. Carlton couldn't get it to go. Another offensive rebound, and she's going to travel with it. Sierra Wade will turn it over with 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Coming up at the half, we'll have some stats and analysis and get you set for the beginning of the third quarter.
Lakeview is a very patient organized team. They're not. Nothing that Franklin's done so far has rattled them at all. You expect that from a team that went to the state championship last year.
Coming in at 5-2, as you can see on our scoreboard underneath the Lakeview logo.
And Snyder's good.
She is. She's got it. Just draining clock down at 10 seconds. She's going to attack and convert. Two seconds left at the buzzer. Carlton got it.
How about that right there?
At the break, Franklin will trail 25-22, but a shot of confidence heading into the locker room. That half-court shot by Taylor Carlton, the senior.
She called it too.
Frank open late tonight.
Yes.
All right, and stick around. We'll head into the halftime report. Got some stats. Tony has a nifty tablet here that he has been able to tally the stats and got all kinds of great information for us coming up here in just a few moments. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Varsity boys are out warming up. At the break of the women's varsity, Franklin is trailing 25-22, Tony.
Yes.
To the Lakeview Academy Lions, the Lady Lions out of Gainesville, Georgia. And you've got some halftime stats for us.
Yes. Okay. Start with Taylor Carlton, three points. Kendrick, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Sierra Wade, 4 points. And that's it right there. Right now, it seems like Eliza Snyder, she's a lot to handle for the Lady Panthers. And what they have to do is they have to know where she's at all times. And if they know where she's at all times, then they'll be better off, because she's not just making shots. She's distributing to the her teammates, and she's getting rebounds and putting them in. She actually has a well-rounded game. And then on the offensive end, Franklin just needs to get the ball up the floor quick and try to get some easy ones. And that right there is the difference in the game right now, because Lakeview has 8 fast break points, and Franklin has none. And if you're going to work all day to get shots, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a real long night, and at the end you're going to wear down. You're going to especially wear down on the defensive end, and then you're going to end up giving up a lot of easy shots in the half court, in your half court defense, and you don't want to do that. You never want to sacrifice your defense in the half court.
We've also seen some pretty good play by Eliza Snyder for the Lakeview Academy Lady Lions. She is a junior. This is a very junior and senior laden roster, totaling only one freshman,
right,
as opposed to the Franklin Lady Panthers, 2 freshmen and 2 sophomores starting.
Right,
very veteran team.
Yeah, and you can tell because they're not they take it when they have it. You know, they'll bring it back if they don't. They're not really fouling, and that's a mark of a veteran team. And they've been to the state championship, so they understand. You know, they're not. None of this is actually bothering them being in a hostile environment or anything like that. And I think that's playing a major key right now. And they look, just looking at them, they look like they're in control.
All right, fans, we've got, as you can see on screen, about 4 minutes, 50 seconds until we will get to third quarter action. Of course, we are on YouTube and Facebook Live tonight, the Franklin Panther Sports Network. We want you to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share it on your social media platforms, whether that be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Let everybody know that the Franklin Panther Sports Network is on the air tonight. Of course, we'll have the boys varsity coming up. Oh, I'd say right about 8 o'clock at 7:15 now. We'll have the boys varsity, and we invite you to also comment on the Facebook side of things. Let us know where you're listening tonight. Our good buddy Huckabee has chimed in, along with our other good buddy Dave Lynn, welcoming us backlot from back from Vegas. We're in Vegas this week, and also David Morgan is watching tonight. At least he commented. So we invite you to let us know where you're watching tonight, and let everybody know that the Franklin Panther Sports Network is on tonight. Our next broadcast, by the way, will be on December 21st, a week from tonight, against the Swain County Maroon Devils. That should be a raucous atmosphere anytime. You have Swain, Murphy, Cherokee was here over a week ago last Thursday, and they brought a raucous crowd. It should be a fun environment next Friday.
Very fun.
First game the Panthers have been in action since the last broadcast, which was on Thursday night against the Cherokee Braves. 2 games were snowed out. Hopefully no more snow, and they can get at least the December schedule in. You know, in January we'll have some snow, Tony.
Yes,
always happens.
and you want to get these games in, because these games, as a coach, I didn't realize this as a player, but as a coach, these games are they're really purely practice. You're practicing for the conference. And, you know, when it gets to conference time, that's when everything that you've learned in these games comes out. And if you miss a couple, now you're, you know, and they're strategically placed, because Coach Clemens knows what the conference has, and that's why you go out and you play these teams. And it has everything, a little bit of the best of the conference.
All right, we'll take a break here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Come back and tip off third quarter on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price, on a lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
Back here live at the Panther Den. Final seconds are ticking off the clock before we will get to third quarter action. George Young along with Tony Christie. So we get set to begin the third quarter. And Tony, hopefully the Panthers can get on a run.
Right.
And stay on a run. We saw both teams really go on streaky runs in that first half.
Right. And right here, what Lakeview seemed like they were just feeling out. Now they've figured it out. Hopefully the young Panthers have figured it out as well.
3 ball off the mark, no good. And Franklin secures the rebound. Off to the races. Sidney Williams now going to back it out. Vega Tran, bounce pass underneath. Off the glass, good. Michaela Brewer pulls the Panthers within 1 point at 25-24. Jackie Allen swings it over to Joelle Snyder. Snyder going to give it up to Thrakill. Thrakill to Jackie Allen. Back to Snyder, bounce. Check that, a high pass that is knocked away and picked up by the Lady Panthers. Nevaeh Tran between the circles. To Drake, now Williams with it. To Tran. Williams powers up, gets hacked. Shot no good, but she'll be at the stripe for a couple. 6:56 to go third quarter, and she could give the Lady Panthers the lead if she could hit both.
And that's what you want right there. You want to get the ball down low.
First shot up and off the mark.
Get the ball down low and try to finish. At least put them in foul trouble.
And the second shot ties the ball game. Liza Snyder will swing it over.
Coach Hartbarger's looked like he's gone to a boxing one.
Underneath off the glass, Jackie Allen. Now they'll set up the full court press. 27-25. Panthers try to break it. They do. Pallet pass Kanan Drake to the hole. Can't get the roll. Offensive board, Sidney Williams. She goes up and will get it to go. Positive 27. Allen with it. Over to Thrakill. She gets it slapped away. Tran brings it down court to Williams. Is that a three? No, her foot was on the line. But it gives the Panthers their first lead here in the third quarter at 29-27. Allen holds it high into the corner. It goes to Thrakill. Now cross court pass. Snyder for three. No. Offensive board. Lady Lions. Allen for three. Got it. Jackie Allen nails the trifecta. And Lady Lions regain the lead. Back and forth affair here at the Panther Den tonight.
Now that pressure.
Panthers break it. Drake into the front court. She falls down and lost it. Coach Hartbarger wanted a foul. He's pleading his case to the official.
Right there, you just have to be patient with it, and after you break it, a press. A lot of people think that a press is if you turn it over in the backcourt, and that's usually not the case. Usually, you're going to get a quick shot or an errant play after.
Ball on the court is knocked around and looks like it's off a Lady line. It will be. Franklin will reset side court with Michaela Brewer as the trigger girl. She'll get it into Nevaeh Tran. 4:50 to go in the third. Tran, side to side dribble, drifts right side, gives it up to Kanan Drake. Into the corner it goes to Brewer. Brewer now in the paint, jumper,
tough move there.
Fall, and Thrakill with the board. Off to Joelle Snyder. Snyder to the hole.
That can't happen right there. She went past three defenders.
Trouble again with that press. We've got a whistle and looks like a Lady Lion foul. It's going to be on Joelle Snyder. That'll be her second and the team's second this half. And Taylor Carlton will check in for the first time in this third quarter for Coach Scott Harbarger. Again, the full court press. Tran across the timeline. Bounce pass. Williams can't get it to go, gets her own rebound and got the second one. 1 point advantage Lakeview. And she travels with it. .405 remains here in the third.
And like you've heard me say over the last two times we've been on, you beat the press and you make them pay. You make them pay with a layup, and that's what they did at the end right there with Sydney Williams.
Tran drives in, gets double team, kicks it out. Drake up high, can't secure the pass. Off to the races. Snyder is going to be fouled. Was she in the act? Is the question. Doesn't appear to be a shooting foul. Sierra Wade picks it up. That'll be her first, team's first for the Panthers in this second half. 3:44 to go, third quarter. Allen feeds underneath, off the glass. Sadie Thrakill. 34-31. 3-point advantage now for Lakeview.
Allows them to put that press on again.
Sierra Wade picks up her dribble. Dangerous pass as Drake secures it. Carlton over to Williams, down underneath Drake. She's double teamed and the pass is going to be intercepted off to the races. Liza Snyder.
She's good. She's real good. That right there, that was a tough shot.
5-point lead now at 36-31. 3:05 to go. Third quarter.
They had to move the ball like they were doing earlier.
Sydney Williams underneath, back out it goes Sierra Wade. Drake gets fouled as she secured that pass. Now going to be whistled on Eliza Snyder. And that'll be the third on the Lady Lions. Non-shooting foul. And it goes Brewer for three. Nope, they're going to say her foot was on the line. But it's good. That's a three. Maddie Tolles. Brewer. Take her time. Dangerous pass. Kanan. Underneath Sydney Williams. Off the glass, good. Nice move to get her away from the defender. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. We'll take one. 2:16 to go, third quarter. On YouTube Live and Facebook Live, this is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
I'll play.
Coach Hartbarger wanted to talk things over, trailing 39-35. And his girls been turning the ball over a little bit in this third quarter, Tony. But what was he calling the timeout for?
Just to get him back in the defense that he wanted him in. And right now they switched from that 3-2, or actually the boxing one, back to a man. To kind of give him a little different tempo.
Jackie Allen up high for the Lakeview Academy Lady Lions out of Gainesville, Georgia. Up top, three. Joelle Snyder can't get it to go. Offensive board. Sadie Thrakill couldn't get the conversion, but she was fouled, and she'll be at the line for a couple of free throws. Tran picks it up, her second, team second. Her shot up and good. Sadie Thrakill will get one more. I feel air conditioned.
Yes, I do
tonight,
too.
unlike the previous night. Was there a lane violation? There was. Kanan tried to keep from falling into the lane. One more with the charity strike for Thrakill. It's up and good. 6-point lead for Lakeview. It's been around a 4 to 6 point lead for either team throughout this game.
Yes.
Both teams have gone on runs. Franklin has yet to go on one here in this third quarter. Brewer can't get the 3 ball. Off the mark, no good by Snyder. Long board picked up by Sierra Wade.
Good pass.
Going to dish to Brewer underneath. Got it. And one. Sadie Thrakill will pick up her 3rd foul. And it's going to be the 4th on the Lady Lions. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Lakeview. And a foul coming up on Sierra Wade as she was trying to intercept that pass. 2nd on Wade, 3rd on the Lady Panthers. Got some subs coming in for the Lady Panthers. Checking into the game, Taylor Carlton, and Michaela Brewer takes a seat. Underneath, Sadie Thrakill couldn't get it to go, but had another foul on the Lady Panthers. Drake picks it up, her 1st, team's 4th. The senior, Sadie Thrakill. 1st attempt, off the mark.
Right here, you really don't want them to make it, because if they make it, they're going to put the pressure on some kind of way, either a man or a zone press.
Can't get the 2nd offensive board. We'll check that, a defensive board, and Franklin's off to the races. Sydney Williams baseline jumper, got it to go. Under 60 seconds left in the 3rd. Franklin back within 2 points. At 41-39. Snyder thought about a 3, now puts it on the floor. Liza Snyder, just a junior. She's got one more year after this one. Looks like Lakeview just content to drain some clock here, Tony.
And because last time they did this, she got a layup. So right here, you have to just, as a defender, you have to bluff her to where she, when she starts driving to the hole, bluff it to where she gives the ball up. Because anybody else except for her needs to score.
Three off the mark. Rebound Franklin. 5 seconds left. Drake with it. Down court. Sierra Wade. Can't get it to go. Hit the top of the backboard. I'm sure you can see that on screen. It stayed up there for a while. All right, fourth quarter is coming up. 3 quarters in the books. And we got a good one here, fans. 41-39. Lady Panthers trail the Lady Lions. We'll take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
The WNZ Sports Zone is your official headquarters for everything Franklin Panthers. From pullovers to shirts and hats, you'll find it all at Sports Zone. From college to the pros, they've got a large selection of hoodies and sweatshirts at Sports Zone. And they can handle all of your screen printing, engraving, and embroidery. The WNZ Sports Zone, located in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. Open 9 to 8, Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back as we've got whistles right before the quarter will begin, and we're going to send Maddie Tolles to the bench for some reason. The Lady Lions. And Franklin will have it to begin the fourth quarter, trailing 41-39. And Ben, if we can get the scoreboard back up on screen. Kayla Brewer with it. Up high. Over to Nevaeh Tran. Tran away from the basketball. We've got a whistle and an offensive foul. It's going to go against Sydney Williams, her third, and now the fifth on the Lady Panthers. Was that a moving screen?
Yes, it was. It was a the offensive player was moving while the screener was trying to get set. And what you teach the screeners stay there and the offensive player go off of them. It didn't actually happen like that in that situation.
Underneath, Allen off her hands and into the hands of Linda Gibb. And Gibb is going to be fouled after she secured that one. And who did they get that one to? Sierra Wade. That'll be her third. Sixth on the Panthers. So the foul starting to.
And with this being a veteran team, this Lakeview Academy team, you don't want to be behind in late in a game with them, because they will work the clock, and get the best possible shot.
Off the mark with the second shot. Rebound Franklin. They're going to slow it down. Kayla Brewer brings it up across the timeline off to Kanan Drake. Drake drives in, dishes it back out. Brewer holds it high. Finds Tran. Off the mark, no good. Candace Parker. And then the Lady Lions turn it over. 6:41 to go in the fourth quarter, and Franklin trails by 2 at 41-39. Back and forth affair, although in this second half so far really low scoring.
Yes.
Nevaeh Tran up top is going to be reached in on, and she'll be fouled. Let's see who that one's going to be. Looks like Eliza Snyder will pick it up. No, they're going to give it to Jackie Allen. That'll be her first and the team's fifth. No shots. One more foul to give for Franklin. 2 more for the Lady Lions of Lakeview. Drake with it. Pass intercepted. Drakehill to the hole. That was a veteran move that time.
Yes,
Drakehill, a senior, and she anticipated that one. Full court press. They'll set up. Done it all night. Then it goes to Parker. Back over to Brewer. Now Brewer gives it up. Nevaeh Tran into the front court. Brooke Rogers, baseline jumper off the bench. Rogers gets the bucket to go. 43-41. Coach Hartbarger claps his hands. And then the Lady Lions answer.
I'll tell you what.
Joelle Snyder with the 3. 46-41, back to a 5-point advantage. Brewer to Tran. Nifty dribbling. Jumper nowhere near. And Kanan Drake able to intercept the pass. Drake then gets her pocket picked by Jackie Allen. Counted and 1. Drake picks up her third, team 7th. they give that one to Tran, not Drake. Nevaeh Tran picks up her third. And Michaela Brewer able to secure the rebound. And she dribbles it off her leg, picks it up. Dangerous pass, and Franklin's bailed out with a foul. Maddie Tolles will pick it up. Her third, team sixth. 5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Franklin has trailed this entire second half. Been close. But not able to go on a run and take the lead like they did in the first half. Drake drives in and backs it back out. Tran with it. Kicks it up top. Williams now. Williams to Tran. Tran almost lost control of it. Finds Drake for a jumper. She can't get it to go. Williams there for the offensive board and the stick back. Jackie Allen for the Lady Lions. Swings it over to Thrakill. Thrakill going to find Joelle Snyder. Bounce pass underneath. Thrakill can't get it to go. Ticking towards 4 minutes remaining in the fourth.
I see in this possession that there's less dribbling because seems like every time there's a lot of dribbling that the ball gets turned over.
Tran up high, lost control, bodies on the floor, jump ball, possession arrow, and now we've got more whistles. Possession arrow going to be with the Lady. Well, they got the possession arrow pointing towards the Lady Lions.
It's going to be a technical foul.
And yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened here is the question. Still discussing. Boys action's coming up, fans. After the conclusion of this one, we'll have a 10-minute intermission. And now we've got the decision. Unfortunately, we're on the other. I did see a technical foul. Looks like assessed to both teams. And they'll go to the possession arrow. Right. And it'll be with the Lady Lions. Allen and Tran get technical fouls.
Yes.
Possession arrow was with the Lady Lions. No shots.
A whole lot of nothing.
Yep. Three up and good. Joelle Snyder. That's a backbreaker there, Tony.
Yes, it is. Because this right here, this lead right here with this type of team, it seems more like a 12-point lead.
Yeah, it's one of their biggest leads of the night, if not their biggest lead. We got a foul up top on the Lady Lions. 18 foul. Got some shots coming up. The fourth one whistled on Maddie Tolles. Payne and Drake will be at the line. Shooting 1 and 1. First one good. She'll get one more.
See if Coach Hartbarger dials up that pressure. He should. Maybe be a good time.
Second one good. Big free throw shots there. We've got a timeout on the floor. Coach Hartbarger wants to talk it over. We'll steal away for a quick one on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
And play.
37 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and Coach Hartbarger wanted to talk things over, talk some strategy down the stretch here, Tony.
He wanted to show the press and then bring him back, kind of confuse him a little bit, make him think about that instead of coming out here thinking about draining clock, which I believe that they're probably going to do.
Kinsey in the corner, trouble, finds Allen. Allen going to dribble out of there with it. 3:20 remaining in the fourth. Franklin trails by 6. Underneath, and Liza Snyder. Have to pass out of there. Eventually, it's going to be picked up. Kaden Drake, nice dish. Couldn't get it to go. Kendall Burns, though, will be at the line to shoot a couple. 3:06 to go. Chance to cut into the lead once again with the clock not ticking. Going to go against Allen. That'll be her third and the 9th on the Lakeview Lady Lions. Lakeview Academy out of Gainesville, Georgia. Couldn't get the roll on the first. Kendall Burns will have one more. Can't get the second one to go, but Sydney Williams there for the offensive rebound off the way. Then she loses control. It's picked up. Eventually, Kanan Drake. Drake off balance shot. No, another offensive board. Falling to the floor, Michaela Brewer was fouled. That's going to send her to the line for 2 free throws. It'll be the 10th team foul on Lakeview.
This is good. Now we just have to knock down the free throws.
One more at the charity stripe. Can't get it to go. Drake secures the offensive rebound off to Wade. Wade will find Burns up high. Dishes underneath, wide open. Michaela Brewer off the glass. And the Panthers have cut into that lead now. It's just 3 with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen with it up top for the Lakeview Lady Lions.
Keep playing that solid defense like they've been playing.
Snyder with it to the hole. She can't get it to go. And it's off a Lady Lion underneath, off of Thrakill's hands. 2:23 to go fourth quarter. A chance to possibly tie this game, and we've got possibly a contact issue. Sierra Wade, she's going to take a seat. Or something is wrong with her eye. Into Drake. Off to Brewer. Michaela brings it up. Brewer, free throw line. Drives in, kicks it out. 3. Off the mark, no good. And who was it off? A Lady Lion. Carlton could not get the 3 ball to go, but Franklin bailed out. Another chance. High pass, Brewer secures it. Kicks it to Burns. Burns on the dribble. To Taylor Carlton. Carlton couldn't get the pass underneath to Brewer, and it's off the Lady Lions with 1 minute, 58 seconds to go fourth quarter. Up 51-48, Lions have it.
And you can tell how Allen's bringing the ball up the court, what they want to do. They want to go slow, get a good shot.
Thrakill. Pass behind their intended target. Sydney Williams powers up. Can't get it to go, but they're going to whistle a foul on a Lady Lion. And who are they going to give it to? Is it going against Snyder? Yes, it will be. Eliza Snyder. Only her second over the limit. Double bonus the rest of the way, shooting 2 for the Panthers. Sydney Williams, the freshman. Off the mark, no good. We got a timeout. on the floor. We'll take one as well. A minute 34 remaining in the fourth quarter. Got a good one, fans, going on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. Welcome back. There's the cheerleaders. We had Lynn Baker, the cheer coach, head varsity cheer coach on our last broadcast. Fundraising activities continuing for their trip to Hawaii. They didn't invite us, Tony.
I wonder why.
We'd have to pay our own way, most
definitely.
likely. Sydney Williams at the line. No good. Rebound secured. The Lady Lions. Drain clock now. Liza Snyder going to be picked up though by Brewer. She acts like she wants to go, but still staying well outside the arc. Snyder back to Allen. They know how to drain some clock. Veteran team here, Tony.
Yes, they do.
Snyder drives in, then drain more clock. Over to Allen. Down to 54 seconds left.
They're going to have to foul. They're going to definitely have to foul. I had to foul him. There you go. And she's probably the wrong person to foul, I believe.
Snyder will be at the line. Sydney Williams takes a seat. They drained, oh gosh, almost a minute off the clock there,
Yes,
Tony.
yes, they did.
Snyder, first shot. 1 and 1. Got it. 19 foul on Franklin. That one's whistled on Michaela Brewer. Eventually they put it up on the scoreboard. It's her first. One more at the charity stripe for Eliza Snyder. It's up and it's good. Big shots. But you expect that from Eliza Snyder. We've seen all night she is clutch. The junior for the Lady Lions. Franklin now trails 53-48. Gotta hurry. Gotta press.
Yes.
Tran with it. Underneath. Nice pass. Brewer. Timeout. Hardbarger. Full timeout. Franklin trails by 3. 53-50 with 29 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We will take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. Three-point advantage for Lakeview Academy Lady Lions.
Looks like Coach Hartbarger has his defensive squad out there.
Lakeview yet to come off the bench. Still talking things over.
Call another timeout.
All right. Well, that gives us a chance to something we haven't done all night, to talk about our upcoming schedule. We mentioned it a couple of times. Tony will be back on the air next Friday, a week from tonight, as Swain County comes to the Panther Den. 6:30 approximately our air time here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. The Maroon Devils always bring a crowd, and then that's pretty much it for December. We won't be here for the Christmas tournament The first game in January is the conference opener against the Hendersonville Bearcats. That's on January 8th. And that'll be a 6:30 tip. And then after that, all conference here at home. Pisgah, Smoky, Brevard, and East Henderson will round out the schedule here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. And hopefully the snow doesn't ruin our plans.
And that's why you have all these games. That's why you have all these non-conference games for that season. And for the Lady Panthers, this is a good one for them to store in the memory banks again.
Full court press. Lady Lions have to get it in. They do.
Foul.
And eventually, after 5 seconds ran off the clock, we've got a foul, and that one's going to be on, I believe, Norton, or was it Burns? It was Kendall Burns. Double bonus now. That's the 10th team foul on Franklin. Shooting 2 will be Joelle Snyder at the line. She's a freshman. We'll see if she can hit these. Got the first.
It doesn't. I'm about to say this right here doesn't surprise me about a team like this from Lakeview.
Second shot up and good. Panthers got a press. Brewer. 17 seconds left. Brewer spins. Off the glass, good. Another timeout. Hartbarger. We'll take a timeout. 55-52, 3-point advantage for the Lady Lions on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. Back to the den. See Jay Brooks and Coach Clemens talking some strategy possibly before the boys varsity. They'll be tipping off after this one has concluded. We've got 12 seconds left in the girls varsity here. 55-52, a timeout by Coach Hartbarger. Talk more strategy here, and I'm sure emphasize the fact you've got to foul immediately.
Right here, I have a feeling someone's going to go long.
You're correct. That may do it. Oh, we got a foul, and now down to 6. Now they're going to call an intentional foul.
Yes.
Veteran bunch.
Yes.
Lakeview Lady Lion team. They played in the Georgia State Championship game last year and lost. It's going to send Eliza Snyder to the line. Out of Gainesville, Georgia.
Some pretty good teams around there.
May have iced it there. That one put icing on top of the cake and more icing. This one is almost in the books. 6 seconds left, and the Lions will get it back. Snyder is fouled in the backcourt. 5 seconds to go.
Now, normally, what you'd want to do with a veteran team like this is probably start fouling when they first started stalling at the 1:30 mark, when they first started stalling, because you'll find someone that you're going to foul that's going to miss free throws, like she just missed right there. And right now there's only 5 seconds left, and it's a 2-possession game.
No good. Final few seconds here. It's going to do it. Panthers fall 57-52. Boys action is coming up. We will wrap up the girls varsity, and we'll name a player of the game here in just a few moments. Hang with us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price, on lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
The WNC Sports Zone is your official headquarters for everything Franklin Panthers. From pullovers to shirts and hats, you'll find it all at Sports Zone. From college to the pros, they've got a large selection of hoodies and sweatshirts at Sports Zone. And they can handle all of your screen printing, engraving, and embroidery. The WNC Sports Zone, located in the Franklin Plaza Shopping Center. Open 9 to 8, Monday through Saturday.
Got about 8 minutes until we will tip off the boys varsity. 57-52 was the final in the girls varsity. A valiant effort for the Lady Panthers, but unfortunately came up a few points short, and that's been the theme early on. That's the third loss in a row for Coach Hartbarger.
Right, and they're all close games. And when you have close games, they're good teaching points for young teams. And you just have to learn from them. And it looks like they are. They're learning. The pressure of the press didn't affect them that much on the front end of the press, but it did affect them on the back end, and that's where they have to get better at and learn for the regular season.
One good thing to note out of that game, a freshman led the way for the Panthers.
Yes. Freshman Sydney Williams, she had 17 points, and I believe she had 11 rebounds. She played great. This was probably her coming out party, because she's been able to do this at every level, and you just didn't know when it was going to happen. And tonight she came out and did what she does. She makes layups, gets it in there. She's strong underneath the basket, and she made some jump shots, some baseline jumpers, and she did very well tonight.
And tonight, Sydney Williams, would you say, is tonight's Backlot Cinema Player of the Game. And hopefully that's just the beginning for Sydney Williams.
Yes.
And this is really going to catapult her into a great freshman campaign. And
yeah, because they're going to need her. They're going to need her because if you need a low post presence if you're gonna survive a long season. You need a low post presence. Nowadays, with how everyone shoots threes and things like that, some days you're not going to make them. You're just not going to make them, and you're going to need somebody down there that's an anchor. And she's a pretty good anchor. She had a couple of blocks as well. So overall, great game.
All right, fans, hang with us because we've got the boys varsity coming up. We'll get you set for the starting lineups introduced. And tip-off is just moments away. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network.
play.
Tip-off of the Varsity boys basketball tonight. George Young back with you, along with Tony Christie. Girls unfortunately could not come out victorious in the opener, but hopefully the boys will fare better. Tony,
yes,
a dominating performance last time Coach Doug Clemens and his Varsity boys played against Cherokee. Really dominated a team that's got some talent, Tony.
Yes,
it was just their first game out of football, but that was a pretty impressive win.
Yes, it was a very impressive win, and it was the most balanced win I've seen almost in 2 years from a Coach Clemens coach team. They rebounded the ball well. They beat the pressure, and when they beat the pressure, they made Cherokee. They made them pay when they did it. And that's what you have to do, you know, when you're playing a team like that has a lot of talent and things like that. And hopefully they can keep it going tonight, and have it a well-rounded like that. Because if you're well-rounded, it's hard for a team to key in on one player, like say a Jay Beck. You know, he's a 3-time all-conference point guard, and that's where you usually, okay, we have to stop him. But if you have, there were several people with 9, 10, 8, 7, someone with 15. Then you have the front court is young, but they're coming along. They're coming along good. And if they can keep that up, this would be a real exciting season.
If you're Coach Doug Clemens, I'm sure you wanted to play last Saturday.
Right.
You wanted to play on Tuesday night or Wednesday night this week because you were so hot from the floor. The shooting was lights out, and sometimes that's contagious. And if you do have a long layoff like the Panthers have had, not playing since last Thursday, that can kill your shooting.
Yeah. Yes, it can. I believe Coach when they were supposed to have the game the other day, they actually did. They actually had a scrimmage, and they did a simulated scrimmage. So they kept the hot shooting, tried to keep the hot shooting going, and they got a lot of shots because they have 2 shooting machines now. So they did get a lot of shots up, and they're feeling good right now. And that's I tell you what, that as being a coach and a player, that right there, feeling good, is probably bigger than actually shooting shots, seeing them go in.
Yeah, it's more mental than physical.
Yes, a lot of time.
Both teams are heading to their respective benches. We're just about ready to have the starting lineups introduced here for both teams. And Tony, the Panthers lineup looks very similar to what we have seen throughout the past couple of ball games.
Right, and that right there, that lineup, it's a good lineup to start, because as you can tell, that was the lineup when we played Cherokee. And in the Cherokee game, the guys that came off the bench gave such a big spark that it actually uplifted the starters as well.
Here's PA announcer.
Point guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Blake McIntyre.
Blake McIntyre will be
Starting at another guard, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Adam Cottrell.
And Adam Cottrell, first 2 starters for the
Starting at another guard, a 6'3" senior, number 5, KJ Millwood.
Lions. KJ Millwood.
Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 12, Holden Cooper. And starting out forward, a 6'2" senior, number 30, Arturo Varela. Your Lions are coached by Todd Cottrell. And now for your Panthers. Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 12, Tyler Harrell. Starting out of the guard, a 6' senior, number 20, Cole Doolittle. Starting at another guard, a 6' senior, number 30, Jay Bick. Starting at a forward, a 6'1" senior, number 40, Ty Chastain. And the big man in the center, number 6'4" freshman, number 52, Miles McClure. Your Panthers are coached by Doug Clemens, assisted by Tony Clemens, Cy Simmons, Trace Rogers, and Nick Allen.
There's the starting lineups, and quickly, Tony, before we tick this one off, we've got Tony's Tools to Victory, brought to you by the Sports Factory.
First off, they have to control the tempo, because I've looked at box scores and some different things that they usually average around 50 points. And I know that the pace that the Panthers want to go is in the mid-70s. And so the two contrasting styles are going to rebounding and taking care of the ball. Those are things that they need to do.
And Lakeview will have the ball first. They win the opening tip.
Arturo Varela.
And get the opening basket of this game. And a turnover. Off the glass, good. Holden Cooper. Quickly, 4-0.
Yes.
Lakeview out of the gate. Jay Bick with it.
And they do have a common opponent, is Raven Gap, and they actually beat Raven Gap, so they should be a pretty good team.
Doolittle in the paint. Back around it goes, left wing. Bick drives in. He gets fouled. First on Lakeview. Going to go against Blake McIntyre. That'll be his first. Bick gets it into Miles McClure deep in the corner. Top to Harrell. Harrell finds Todd Chastain, that his pass is knocked away. We've got bodies on the floor fighting for it. And a jump ball, possession arrow is going to stay for the Franklin Panthers. Inbounds underneath. Todd Chastain, count it, and one. Foul's going to be whistled on KJ Millwood. That'll be his first and the team's second. He's a senior. Todd Chastain at the charity stripe. Can't get it to go. McClure bounces one that's going to be secured by Lakeview, and they're going to race down court. A collision. Oh, man. And a foul whistled on Tyler Harrell. That'll be his first. He collided with Arturo Varela. Looks like he's okay.
Like Coach Clemens has him out in a 1-3-1 zone.
McIntyre's shot from 3 wouldn't fall. Rebound, Jay Bick. McClure in the corner. To Doolittle up top. Doolittle to Chastain. Baseline, loses control. Saves it out of bounds. Into the hands of Miles McClure. To Harrell as he drifts left wing. Gives it up now. Chastain. Doolittle. Nifty dribbling. Over to Todd. Chastain to Harrell.
They need to get the ball to the other side of the court. It's been on that side of the court the whole time. There you go.
Doolittle. Doolittle harassed up top. Harrell into the corner. Back out it goes for a 3-ball. Cole Doolittle couldn't convert. Lakeview off to the races. Cottrell for 3, no. And the rebound. Picked up on Doolittle. Off to Bick. Into the front court. Bick on the dribble. Drifts deep in the corner. Finds McClure. McClure off to Harrell. It's up and good. They're going to count the bucket and the foul. The 4-point play, a possibility. What a shot.
Yes, that was a good shot right there. He got his feet set, and he actually got bumped on the way out and kind of acted a little bit and slid.
Whatever it takes. The Panthers have their first lead at 5-4. And he gets the 4th one to go on a 4-point play. Tyler Harrell. Millwood in the paint, lost control to kick it back out. McIntyre to the hole, no.
Block.
Rebound. Off to the races, the Panthers. Harrell. Underneath, he bounced one. That was knocked away. He's trying to find Miles McClure. Off the Lakeview Lion. Jay Bick will get it inbounds up high. Unlike the girls team, they've got blue uniforms.
Yes.
Deep 3, got it. Jay Bick. Panthers on a bit of a run here. It's 9-4. Opening things up here in the first quarter.
Yes.
And a turnover. You know, it seemed like in that first couple of minutes there, Tony, it seemed like you could tell that they hadn't played in over a week.
Right.
The speed of the game really took them by surprise.
Right. Now they've gotten it back, and now they're bringing it to their tempo.
Jay Bick into the corner. Got a whistle. Wave off the basket. Offensive foul. He's going against Todd Chastain, a moving screen. Second on the Panthers, his first. McIntyre brings it up. For Coach Cottrell, somehow related, we haven't exactly been told.
Yeah.
Somehow related to the Cottrells in Hayesville. We tried to find out, nobody knew. Turnover. Jay Bick off to McClure, and McClure lost control, and it's out of bounds off the Panthers.
He needs to run wide right there. Right there, he just ran straight, and you have to kind of bow it out and run wide so Jay could actually made that layup. Good hands.
Almost a turnover.
Yes.
That one is knocked away and picked up. Oh, man, another collision. We've seen a couple of collisions in this first quarter. It's almost like they're playing football out there. Foul going to be whistled on Blake McIntyre. It's going to be his second, team's second, fourth rather, fourth on Lakeview. Jay Bick up top. Picks up his dribble now. He'll find Cole Doolittle outside the arc. Bick lost control. Lakeview is off to the races. And they're going to slow it down. Into the corner to McIntyre. He's going to be double teamed. Out it goes to Blackwell. Over to Cottrell. Now he's going to find Winder. Winder to Cottrell. Into the corner. 3-ball up and hit the top of the backboard. No good. Holden Cooper couldn't get the trifecta. Bailey Watt's going to check in for Coach Doug Clemens. Miles McClure takes a seat. 3:33 to go in the opening quarter of action. And Franklin holding a 9-4 lead.
And at this pace right here, this pace suits Franklin.
Couldn't convert with a 3. Lakeview with the board. Almost a turnover. Cottrell thought about a 3, gives it up to Winder. He'll attempt, can't convert. And it's off a Lion. Checking back into the game for Coach Cottrell is KJ Millwood. wait. An issue there with that clock. Looks like it's ticking now on screen. Down to 2 minutes 50 seconds left.
I'm not sure if they're in the man or if they're in zone because, okay, they're in man.
Chastain going to travel with it. Say he backed in and shuffled his feet. 2:38 to go, first quarter.
Panthers didn't have any movement on that last possession. That's why I didn't know if they were in man or zone because they were passing the ball back and forth and no one was moving. So you stall like that, you're usually going to turn it over or make a bad shot.
Whistle and a foul on Cole Doolittle on the floor. First on Doolittle, third on the Panthers, no shots. Cottrell will trigger side court. And it goes to Yaskula. I guess that's how you say his name, Tony. Roman's his first name, Roman Yaskula. Bodies on the floor. We've got an offensive foul. Fifth on Lakeview. And KJ Millwood will pick up in a second. He's going to take a seat.
And that right there, Jay Beck stepping in, that's I think the fourth or fifth we've seen in these last two games, him taking charges.
Tyler Harrell bounce pass underneath and another offensive foul. Bailey Watt's going to pick it up. I guess they'll say he hooked a Lakeview defender. Under 2 minutes remaining first quarter. It's been stuck at 9-4 for a while. Three off the glass. Nice. Good, Adam Cottrell. Tyler Harrell gets it slapped away. Off to the races. The Lions will turn it over. Cooper couldn't secure the pass underneath. Minute 32 remaining first quarter. 2-point advantage for Coach Doug Clemens and his Varsity Panthers.
See if they can get a good shot right here.
Harrell to Bick. Bick drives in, kicks it out. Doolittle thought about a three. Gives it up to Bick, who is going to tiptoe the baseline, and he is going to be fouled. That'll be the sixth on Lakeview. One more to give. Kobe Manning checks in. Todd Chastain takes a seat for Coach Clemens. 74 seconds left.
See if we can get the ball rotated from that left side, because it seems like it gets on that left side and gets stuck.
Harrell wants to drop in now. Into the corner again. Like the abyss over there. Doolittle will get the bucket to go. The first points in a while for Franklin.
And with good teams, you tend to bring it to one side, and it is the left side because that's where the weaker defenders usually are. Because a lot of times you're playing against right-handed players, and the better defenders are actually on the right side.
Turnover on Lakeview. So he traveled with it. 45 seconds left. Panthers up 11-7. Harrell up high. We'll give it up to Doolittle now. Doolittle on the dribble, drives in, kicks it out. Harrell for three. Splash.
The hot shooting still continues.
Even though it's not hot in the gym tonight, thank goodness. Turn the air conditioning on. Nifty move. Arturo Varela with a bucket for Lakeview. Out of control. Jay Bick lost control and it's out of bounds. Off a Panther with 1 second left. At the buzzer, did he get it off? No, they're going to wave it off. And it was no good. 1 quarter in the books, 14-9. Panthers by 5 as we take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. To begin. So far, so good, Tony.
Yes, I tell you what. Right now, everything's actually been rolling pretty good. That if you take away that start, they've been playing perfect basketball.
Adam Cottrell will begin things for the Lakeview Lions out of Gainesville, Georgia, and we've got a kick ball. We'll reset things.
It's hard to
go ahead, Tom.
Oh yeah, it's hard to figure out where you're supposed to pass the ball against a 1-3-1 because not everyone plays the same. So that's why right now Lakeview Academy is having trouble with it.
Doolittle, jumper, got it. He's hot.
Yes, he is.
In the corner, the bucket goodness inside the arc. 16-9, Panther lead. Cottrell deep three, no good. Offensive board, Cooper. Over to Widener. To Cottrell, another deep three. He nailed that one. (16-12) Panther advantage. Doolittle up high. Tax. No, and the board off to Lakeview. Turo Varela grabs the board. Cooper for three, no. Offensive rebound, stick back up and good. Bob Millwood. Whistle, and looks like we've got some subs coming in. They didn't blow the horn. They'll stop play here and also get some shoes tied. It's a hazard on the floor. So they'll blow the play dead for Bailey to tie his shoes.
One of the tools I was talking about was rebounding. And with a team like this, because I believe they can shoot the ball, and they're just not making a lot right now. You can tell because Cottrell shot that one from the volleyball line. So if you're shooting from the volleyball line, you can shoot. And if he's like the other Cottrells, he can fill it up. And hopefully that doesn't happen here.
Watts lost control. Cottrell out of control. Got bailed out. Blocking foul on Tyler Harrell. He's don't like it, as you can tell. Fifth on the Panthers, second on Harrell, and in the paint, traveling with it, Arturo Varela. Looks like Bick wants to slow it down now.
Get a good shot.
The Doolittle. And it goes to Bick. Got to be a little stuck over there.
Yes,
on the other side still.
What it does is it allows the defense to rest. If you move it from side to side 2 times, you're probably going to get a good shot like that.
Jay Bick with the trifecta. Cottrell answers. 19-17, just a 2-point lead now. Bick, it's double teamed up high. Finds Cole Doolittle. He drives in, spins, and throws it away. John Tassinger is checked in. Bailey Watts takes a seat. First time we've seen Tassinger in this game.
He has extremely long arms, so him at the top of that zone is going to wreak some havoc, I think.
A.J. Millwood over to Cottrell. Check that to McIntyre. Back it goes to Millwood. Millwood to McIntyre for three. He flopped, no call. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Lakeview. Lake McIntyre with it. A.J. Millwood couldn't get the three ball to fall, and John Tassinger with a board.
Now they're starting off from the right side.
Another offensive foul. Todd Chastain, a moving screen. And the sixth on the Panthers. Miles McClure going to check in for Todd now. 4:34 to go second quarter, and this one kind of bogged down.
Yes,
Tony.
it has. A lot of fouls been called and just weird plays.
A.J. Millwood with it. On the dribble, drives in, kicks it out. McIntyre for three. No. Offensive board, Millwood. Another three, up. It's off the mark. Tyler Harrell's guys with a board. In the paint, Doolittle. He gets fouled.
I tell you what, how Lakeview's shooting the ball, they're shooting the ball like these usually go in, and that's a dangerous thing because at some point in time they might start going in. So no lead is safe when you have a team that can shoot 3 corners like that.
Harrell gets the first to go, and he'll get one more. Up and going.
Tyler's having a pretty good game right now so far.
In the corner, kicking it back around the horn. Blake McIntyre will have it. Millwood draining some clock now. Cottrell. Back to McIntyre into the corner. Cooper feeding underneath. Ferguson. Palmer Ferguson with the first buckets of the night for the senior. And it's now 21-19. Harrell with it. Backs it out. Loses control. That's going to be a backcourt violation. .320 remaining in the second. McIntyre kicks it out. Cottrell.
He's the one guy you have to know where he's at.
Wow. Lakeview has gained the lead, 22-21. Knocked away off of a Lion. 3:04 remaining here in the second, and Franklin has relinquished the lead. Doolittle couldn't hit the three. Offensive board, stick back, good. K.J. Millwood. And Lakeview has built onto that lead. It's now 24-21.
Yes.
After that bucket.
That's one of the keys, rebounding, because when you're playing a team, if you think about it, this team is actually not even bigger than us. And they beat Raven Gap. Raven Gap's huge. So there had to have been something going on, and it was them probably their shooting.
And a whistle, a traveling violation on Miles McClure. And a turnover. Lakeview gets it back. Chance to build on this lead. Cooper. And over to Cottrell. Another three ball. That one is off the mark. Sky with a rebound, Miles. Harrell, no good, air ball. Lakeview will now race down court. Cottrell in the paint. Timeout, Doug Clemens. He's seen enough. Minute 48 to go, second quarter. Lakeview now on top, 26-21. We'll take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price. On lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
Well, Coach Doug Clemens, Tony had seen enough, seeing his team relinquish the lead here in the second quarter.
Yes, and what's happening is that the three-point shooting, the offensive rebounds in three-point shooting, because if it's a long shots cause long rebounds. So we can get that ball on the right side of the court.
Big shot partially blocked. He's going to follow, though, after securing the rebound. Stops the bleeding. 26-23, three-point advantage for Lakeview. 75 seconds left. Turned up the defensive pressure.
Yes.
And a turnover. Harrell down court. Lost control. Kicks it out. Doolittle. Three. No. Rebound. Tassinger. He goes up. Can't get it to go, but he was fouled. And that'll send John Tassinger to the line. One's going to be whistled on Turo Varela. That'll be his first and the 8th team foul on Lakeview. First one, he couldn't convert. And the second one, no, but there for the rebound, Miles McClure. He goes up, and he can't get the bucket. Rebound, Lakeview, and a foul. Miles McClure picks it up. 17th foul on Franklin, 1-1.
That hurts. That hurts. A foul 94 feet from the basket.
First one, no. Offensive rebound. And knocked out and off of a Lakeview.
Dodged a bullet right there.
Lion, yeah, absolutely. 40 seconds left. Panthers trail 26-23. Chance to possibly tie this game. Or at least cut it
all the way to the right side. He's stuck on that left side.
Under 30 seconds.
Normally this does. Okay, there you go.
Doolittle.
Yeah, see, something good's going to happen.
He'll be at the line. They're going to whistle this one on. It's going to go against Adam Cottrell. 19th foul on Lakeview. 24 seconds left. And Jay Bick at the charity stripe, the senior. Can't get the first one.
We've been stuck on 23 for a while now and missed. That's the third. I believe the third or fourth free throw we missed. There you go.
And the second shot is up and good. 2-point lead for the Lions of Lakeview. Cross-court pass. Cottrell.
Make sure they know where number 3 is, because he will shoot it from there.
14 seconds. Cottrell with it. 7. Down to 5 seconds. McIntyre lost control, but they're going to whistle a foul. Reach in on the Panthers. And it's going to go against Miles McClure. That'll be his second. Team's 8. 2 seconds left. Shots at the line. for Blake McIntyre. And is it going to be 1-1? Yes. Widener checks in for the final 2 seconds here for Lakeview. First one, nothing but net. He'll get one more. Just was told we're going to talk with Ryan Haley at the halftime guest. Second one, no. That'll do it. At the buzzer, Passenger. 27-24 at the break. Lakeview stormed back in that second quarter and took the lead. We'll come back. We'll have some stats. Tony's got some. Also, we'll have a halftime guest. So hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price, on lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
Back to the Panther Den at the half of the boys varsity. Lakeview out of Gainesville, Georgia holds a 27-24 lead over the Franklin Panthers. And we are joined now by the assistant athletic director along with Blair King, Ryan Haley. Share those duties because it's a job that really one man cannot do all by himself. And Ryan, we're going to talk about some of the facilities that you guys have for Franklin, of course, here at the high school and then at Macon Middle School. There's a complex of soccer, baseball, and softball, and you're doing some upgrades out there.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 years ago when Coach Raby was head coach of baseball, one of the big things that we needed to do was upgrade all our facilities, and he did an excellent job getting the batting cage out there and expanding baseball. And softball joined the effort and expanding their cage, and we're almost complete with that project, but we need a few more things to be done out there, like getting insulation and siding and add a training room. So that's on the agenda.
And you've had some success on the soccer field and also on the softball field the past couple of years, conference championships, and then last year, of course, the softball team made it to the state championship series. And so you've got a base and teams that really have been successful and deserve the best out there.
And that's the thing with our athletics. When you see success out there in the field, it makes the community come together and want to support those teams. Mm-hmm. And one of the big things about doing that is, again, expanding these facilities, making it first class, first rate, so when other schools and even college coaches or scouts come, they can say, you know, Franklin High School, man, they get it done right.
And I don't know if you've been out to the field, if you're watching to the baseball field specifically in the past couple of years, but a lot of cosmetic upgrades and also infrastructure upgrades there as well.
Yeah, and again, I mean, that's spearheaded with Ryan Raby as the head baseball coach, which led into Tim Hawkins. Continue making that field just a first-class, one of the best fields in the state, and it's hands down. There's not even any comparison.
Got a new scoreboard out there, both on the softball side and on the baseball side in the past couple of years that really is first rate as well.
And that's where the community comes in and chips in and wants to make it even better. And it's been successful.
Well, Ryan, we appreciate you coming by and talking with us here at the half, and good luck with all of the fundraising activities. You're asking for community support and just anything, if it's monetarily or also volunteering, right?
That'll be great. That's what we're hoping. The community in Franklin is unbelievable, and the support here is unbelievable. So, yes.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break here and come back. Tony will rejoin me, and we'll get some stats and get you set for the tip-off of the third quarter. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network. At the Den tonight for Franklin Panther basketball here on FPSN. Got under 3 minutes before we'll tip off the third quarter. George Young back with Tony Christie, and you had a chance to tally some of the halftime stats, and let's hear.
Okay, I'll start off with Lakeview, and I'll go with Franklin. We'll go with Franklin. Right now, Jay Bick has 9 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Ty Chastain, 2 points, 4 rebounds. Cole Doolittle, 4 points, 1 steal. Tyler Harrell, 9 points, 1 steal, and 3 rebounds. And that about does it. Right now, what's happening is the 3-point shot. And when you're in a zone, especially a 1-3-1 zone, and I think how Franklin actually plays it, the point guard is playing in the back, so he's the one closest to the basket. So if a shot is missed, the big guys have to come from out to in, and everyone has to rebound, not just like 2 people. Like if you're playing man to man, the big guys are closer, they're gonna get the rebound. But in a 1-3-1 zone, everyone has to rebound. You have to gang rebound, because if they miss the 3-pointer, it's going to be a long rebound. And right now, the long rebounds are coming back out. They're throwing it out, shoot another 3-pointer. And after a while, the law of averages kind of kick in, where if you're a 40% free throw shooter, a 3-point shooter, you're going to make some of those. And that's what Cottrell's been able to do. And he actually leads the Lakeview with 14 points right now.
That's going to be a key in that second half. We talked in that first half, Tony, about your tools to victory.
Yes.
And it's going to continue, I'm sure, in the third, fourth quarters.
Right, yeah. The main one right now, take care of the ball, and that rebounding one, they're big. Let's see if they can get those going in this second half, because I have a feeling these three-point shots that they're shooting are going to really start falling, and that's going to be bad news right there.
And the tempo, too, it seemed like in that second quarter it started to bog down a little bit.
Yes, and there were a lot of fouls. There was an aggressive play, and all the offensive rebounds. When that starts happening, you're going to start just fouling guys on the offensive, on the defensive, and they're going to start fouling, and that's definitely not a good thing, because what it's going to do is going to send that team to the free throw line, and they're going to be in the bonus early. And a shooting team, you never want to put them in, because you won't be able to get back.
Both teams are at their respective benches, as you can see on screen, and we are just about set for the tip-off of this third quarter. And once again, the starting lineups. Coach Doug Clemens will send back out Doolittle, Bick, along with McClure, Harrell, and Chastain to begin this third quarter. Lakeview Academy out of Gainesville, Georgia. They come in, as you can see, at 5-2. They're on the scoreboard. They played a number of games. Panthers, their third game of the year, had 2 games canceled last Saturday and last Tuesday and Wednesday night because of snow. John Tassinger actually going to be on the floor for Coach Doug Clemens. A change in the lineup, the starting lineup, and he's going to get fouled. No shots here. Foul on Holden Cooper, the junior. It'll be his first and the team's first. Vic to trigger. Jay gets it up high to Miles McClure. Into the corner goes Doolittle. To Vic. Vic to the hole off the glass. Transition bucket. Cooper. They found him streaking to the basket. Vic dishes over to Doolittle. To John Tassinger deep in the corner. Back it goes to Doolittle. Tassinger for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Tipped out by McClure, secured by Doolittle. Got it to go, and the foul. Took that Vic with the bucket and the foul, and he'll be at the line for the and one. Jay Vic, the senior.
That was a tough rebound, and he actually did it like he was 6'8". That was a great rebound and great putback.
Jay Vic eventually will be at the free throw line here. Some question about something now, about the officials. Now it goes and talks to Cottrell, the head coach for Lakeview. And the shot is up and good. We are tied at 29. Good way to begin this third quarter, Tony, and an offensive spurt in the paint. Nifty move.
Looks like Coach Clemens switched the defense from that 1-3-1 to a man-to-man.
Doolittle. Rebound off to Lakeview. Cottrell off the glass, good. Jay Vic now going to slow it down for Coach Doug Clemens. Gives it up to Harrell. Harrell to Doolittle. Back it goes Tyler. Now to Jay Vic up high.
Still staying on that left side.
Take a look at this film. Up good with the 3 by Jay Vic. And sure, sitting on the far side, it's sometimes when you're at our angle and the camera's angle, easy to notice something like that. But when you're on the sideline, not so much. Free throw line jumper, Millwood, no. Rebound McClure, off to Harrell. Harrell will give it up to Doolittle. Doolittle to Bick. Bick, step back 3. No good. Rebound Millwood, and the Lakeview Lions will race down court. Millwood for 3. Got it. And Lakeview regains the lead.
Good game. Both teams playing man-to-man now.
Bick on the back dribble. Backs it back out. Harrell.
Get it to the right side.
Over to Bick. Bick, baseline. Threw it out. Lost control. Picked up Cottrell. And then Cottrell is fouled from behind. Maybe Miles is third if they whistle it on him. And it most likely will be. First this half on Franklin. 5:04 to go, third quarter. Chance to build onto this 2-point advantage. Adam Cottrell, the senior. First one good. Watts checks in for Franklin. Roman Jaskulka along with Palmer Ferguson.
There you go.
I'm assuming that's German or it could be Russian. Second shot good. Doolittle up top. Moved to Big. Back to Doolittle. Doolittle in the corner.
It must be how the play is supposed to go. It does not go to the other side.
Doolittle between the circles.
Goes to the top and goes to the left.
Watts powers up. No, gets his own rebound. Goes up and is fouled. Was that before the shot? KJ Millwood will pick up the foul. It's going to be his third and 2 shots officially now. He'll be at the line. Bailey Watts to attempt. First one up, no good. We're going to look back at this one, and unless things change, the free throw line has not been kind.
No, it has not. Not at all in this one.
Rebound, Adam Cottrell.
And on the other end, I think they've only missed 2.
Double team. Somehow they threaded the needle.
It's like they're getting the ball stuck on one side as well.
Varello got it knocked away.
So on a different level, so at the high school level, if you swing the ball one time from the left side to the right side, you're probably going to get a good shot. If you swing it back one more time, you're probably going to get a layup. And as you go up in the levels, you just have to swing it more, swing it around more. So in the college level, if you swing it 3 times, you're probably going to get a good shot. 4 times a layup.
Doolittle with it. On the dribble, Doolittle lost control, picked up by the Lakeview Lions, racing. Widener, he can't get the bucket. Rebound off to Cole. Doolittle to Todd Chastain. Chastain cuts into the lead now, just 2 for the Lakeview Lions. Lakeview Academy out of Gainesville, Georgia.
And this man-to-man is definitely the way to play him.
Arturo Varela and the paint gets fouled. Chastain going to pick up his 3rd. So your big guys underneath, both McClure and Chastain have 3 fouls, Tony.
Yes. Yeah, so you're going to have to go deep into the bench, and Kobe Manning maybe.
Chastain with it. In traffic, off to Harrell, to the hole. No. Rebound, whistle, and a foul on Lakeview.
Game's getting kind of sloppy right now.
Foul whistle on Holden Cooper. That's his 2nd and the team's 4th foul. Chastain at the stripe. First one no good. We'll get one more. Free throw woes continue.
And it's one of those things that's very contagious.
Second one. Good. Kobe Manning is going to check in. And Chastain going to take a seat now. 1 point advantage for the Lions of Lakeview. 3:16 to go. Millwood dishes it underneath to Varela. Varela backs in on Bailey, and we've got a foul coming up on Watts. That'll be his second. Third on the Panthers this half. No shots as Yaskula won't get it in. Does to Millwood. Three. Got it.
And that's what you don't want to do. Let a team like that get an open shot.
Carroll. Doolittle now between the circles. We'll find Bick spinning, double team. Nice pass, Manning. Manning back out beyond the arc. Doolittle for three. Got it. Big shot. Cole Doolittle cuts it to just a 1 point advantage for the Lions. Yaskuka over to Cooper. Holden underneath. What do we have here? Cottrell blocked it out of bounds, and it's going to be off of a Panther who was standing out of bounds, and the fans didn't like that, as you can see on screen. It was a violent knock out of bounds. Yeah, yes. It was a violent. Now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul.
I think it's a little bit of a, I think that was a little bit of makeup there.
It'll be whistled on Arturo Varela. That'll be his second. Fifth on Lakeview. Chance for the Panthers to take the lead. Doolittle over to Harrell.
Other side, there you go.
Jay Bick with it up high, and he's going to find Harrell. Harrell now will be fouled baseline before the shot. Sixth on Lakeview. Cooper will pick up the foul. His third. Panthers got to get it in.
Good call.
They're going to whistle a traveling violation. And back to the Panthers here. 1:45 to go, third quarter. Inbound it goes. Bailey Watts. He lost control, picks it back up, goes up. Count it, and one. Seventh team foul on Lakeview. Cottrell picks up his third. Bailey Watts.
There you go.
Got the and one. 41-39, a 2-point lead for Franklin.
There's some solid defense right here.
It'll be Manning on Millwood, and we've got a whistle and a foul. And Manning's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team's fourth. Student section now on their feet below us. Getting into this one. A low-scoring game.
Yes. And this pace right here is the pace that suits the Lakeview Academy.
Bodies on the floor, jump ball, possession arrow. It's going to stay with Lakeview. Checking in Bryce Blackwell for Lakeview, and Yaskukla will take a seat. 79 seconds left in the third. Cottrell up top. Bounce pass underneath that is briefly knocked away, but picked up by Varela. Back out beyond the arc it goes. to Millwood.
And they're stuck on the right side.
Cottrell drift back into the right side. Bounce pass, knocked away and stolen away. Jay Bick, coast to coast, got his pocket pick. Then they're going to say he was on the end line. Was Adam Cottrell. That is a break for the Panthers. They'll reset.
Yes. See if they can score on this out of bounds play right here. Be big.
Into Bailey Watts. Back it goes to Bick. 3. Got it. 5-point advantage. Timeout on the floor. Hold on. They're issuing a warning.
Sideline warning.
Do they whistle those in basketball?
Usually they don't. It's
that was strange.
Yes.
I thought warning.
Yeah,
but we're across the way.
It was a warning. I've been coaching for a little while. I don't get warnings. I usually get technical. I've never seen that.
They don't give you a warning.
No.
They just tee you up.
Yep.
Well, the official has a heart there. He wanted to warn him before he teed him up.
Yeah.
Varela. No. Rebound, Franklin. 14 seconds left, third quarter. Kobe Manning. Up top to Doolittle. Thought about a 3, backs it out. 7 seconds left. Got to do something with it. Into the corner. Big at the buzzer. Got it. 46-39. Franklin has stormed back to take a 7-point advantage as we head to the 4th and final quarter. You're watching YouTube and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
And play.
3 quarters in the books, Tony, and it didn't look good to begin this second half, but the Panthers have stormed back and have taken a 7-point lead.
Yes, and from Lakeview, looking at Lakeview's box scores, the games they've lost, they've been in the mid 40s, you know, low 50s, and this is what it is looking like for them right now.
Jay Bick with it. Into the corner. Harrell for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Adam Cottrell. 3 off the mark, no good.
Call the foul.
Millwood, and a foul whistle on the Lions. And a 1-and-1 coming up. 8th team foul. You're going to say that Holden Cooper picked up his 4th. Tyler Harrell will be at the line here. One and one. Got the first to go. Chastain checks in. Kobe Manning takes a seat. And the second shot is good. All of a sudden, Tony, it's a 9-point lead. 48-39.
Yes. They're playing well on both ends.
Another 3 up, off the mark. Out of bounds off of Lakeview. You know the old saying, you live by the 3, you die by the 3.
Yes.
So
And
far in the second half.
Yes, and right now, you know, they're going to put some pressure, and they're going to keep shooting the threes.
And now pressure in the backcourt. Issues. Got to get it across the front court, and there's a timeout going to be called by Coach Doug Clemens.
Great call.
To keep the 10-second violation from happening.
Yes.
Fans will be back on the air coming up a week from tonight, December 21st, the Friday before Christmas, against the Swain County Maroon Devils here at the Panther Den.
And I can tell you that right there, I'm looking at that January 18th game, watching this game. This team plays kind of like how Pisgah actually plays. And I think that's why Coach Clemens wanted to play this game, because this resembles how Pisgah plays. And that's all, and it's always good to get that practice early, out early, and when you're a player, you in the same style of game, you'd be like, okay, I've been there before.
Now the timeout, Franklin again wants to break that press into the front court. Dangerous pass.
Ball's on the right side.
Jay Bick drives in, kicks it out. Todd Chastain. Chastain picks up his dribble, and he's going to travel with it. They didn't call it the first time. They called it the second time, and that'll be a turnover.
They're going to push it and try to get a three.
Cottrell.
Nice.
Shot blocked.
Nice.
Offensive foul. That'll be Cottrell's fourth and the 9th team foul. And now looks like some perspiration on the floor. They're going to get a towel in to wipe it up.
You hate that, because now they really get to set that press. Looks like they're doing a 1-2-2 press, and it's just like any other press. You beat it with the odd number front, so you'd beat it with a 2-1-2. Someone in the middle.
Watts gets it up court. Todd Chastain off the glass. And all of a sudden, it's an 11-point lead. Lakeview has gone on a long drought. Another 3-ball missed. McIntyre can't get the 3. Rebound Bailey. 6:14 to go here in the fourth. See if Coach Clemens keeps the pedal to the metal, and he does. Chastain back-to-back buckets. 52-39. Cottrell for 3, got it.
That's dangerous right there.
Yeah, even though it's now a 10-point advantage, this game is far from over. Chastain travels with it again as he spins in the paint. Got to get back on defense. Baseline jumper, no. Tip up, no. Rebound Bailey Watts. Pass intercepted. Cottrell for 3, no. And the board, Tyler Harrell. And again, full court press. Panthers break it. Doolittle got fouled as he was attempting the shot. He'll be at the line for 2 free throw shots. 5th foul going to be whistled on, I believe it's Holden Cooper. Yep. A chance to get some players in.
This is where the free throw line is going to come in play.
First shot no good.
Because Lakeview Academy, they're missing their 3s.
Second shot no good. Bailey Watts came down with it and travels.
Yeah, they're missing their 3s, but they're still taking them. So that means that they're used to seeing them go in.
There's still a chance.
Yes, there's still, especially with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Absolutely.
I've seen some crazier things happen. Keep playing some good, solid defense.
McIntyre, no. Rebound. Cole Doolittle. Down court, Todd Chastain. Chastain could not get it to go.
He wanted to dunk that.
Jumper in and out, no good by Cottrell. Offensive board. in the corner, a double team. Was it a foul or did he just get it knocked out of bounds? I'll say it was off of Panther, and we've got a whistle and a timeout called on the floor. We've got 4 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We will take a break on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
You can buy a red one, a blue one, any shape, size, or price, on lot, online, or even from a vending machine. What and how you buy has changed a lot, but one thing has never changed. You buy it from somebody, and the people make the difference. Upfront pricing, market-based trade-ins, service after the sale, and never ever any games or gimmicks. That's the Smoky Mountain way.
And these are the Smoky Mountain people. Smoky Mountain Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 556 Highlands Road in Franklin.
Welcome back to the Panther Den. Had a full timeout. 4 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 10-point advantage for the Panthers, but if you're Coach Doug Clemens, you've got to tell your boys, you got to keep that that mentality of keep the pedal to the metal, defensively and offensively.
Yes, defensively and offensively, and mainly on the defensive end, because right now they're getting one shot. In the first half, they were getting 2 and 3 and 4 shots, and that's what you want, especially because right now they're playing man, and that's what you want when you're playing man-to-man against a team. It looks like Coach Clemens has put the best perimeter defender, Jay Beck, on Cottrell.
McIntyre with it. Bounce pass underneath. Haynes, no. Rebound is off a Lion. John Tassinger going to check in for Coach Clemens. Bailey Watt's going to take a seat. 4:34 to go here in the fourth. 10-point advantage for the Panthers. Again, full court press on the Lakeview Lions. Panthers trying to break it.
Got to the center.
Tassinger to Harrell to Bick. Draining some clock now.
Yes.
Harrell splits a double team, kicks it out. Todd Chastain. I doubt he'll attempt a three. Gives it up. Jay Bick to the hole, off the glass, good. Under 4 minutes to play now, a 12-point lead, the biggest of the night for Franklin.
That was great offense right there. Wow.
Deep three by Cottrell, no good. Jay Bick with a board. Got to get it across the timeline. Barely does. John Tassinger with it. Whips a pass over towards the scorer's table, into the corner now. A lot of ball movement, draining clock. Tassinger
from side to side. They'll get another layup if they keep doing it.
Jay Bick gets double teamed near the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Todd Chastain down to 3 minutes, 19 seconds left. Bounce pass is kicked. As Chastain was trying to feed John Tassinger underneath. Panthers will reset. Now we've got another timeout going to be called by Coach Doug Clemens and the Franklin Panthers. So we'll take one as well with 3:16 to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panthers Sports Network. Timeout for Coach Clemens, as he wanted to talk it over, talk strategy late in this ball game. Up 12, Tony.
Yeah. He just wanted to make sure that they understood what everyone was on the same page with what's happening right now.
Chastain backs it out and drain more clock. Doolittle with it.
Drain clock and get a layup. So that ball swinging side to side.
Chastain got it blocked, got his own rebound, went up, couldn't get it to go. Board to Haynes, and off to the races, Cottrell. Got it, and the foul. If it hadn't gone down, they may have whistled basket interference. Foul whistled on Jay Bick, his first, team's fourth. Chastain takes a seat as Bailey Watts checks in. Cottrell at the line.
There's going to be some pressure.
First shot. No good, but the rebound, Lakeview. Cottrell. Floater, no. Rebound off a Lakeview line. Now the officials will talk. He may change it. It's going to be Lakeview ball. Quick three, Cottrell got it. Foul up top. Cottrell will be whistled with the personal. Fifth foul on Cottrell. He's going to take a seat.
That's good.
And I think Coach Doug Clemens would say yes.
That's a good thing.
All the Franklin Panther fans as well.
Yes.
2 shots for Tyler Harrell. First one up and good. He'll get one more.
Now let's hope no one else can shoot like him.
Second one, no. Rebound, Lakeview. 2:36 to go. 8-point lead for the Panthers. McIntyre. Von Millwood up top. Three up, McIntyre, no. Rebound, Lakeview.
Good box out.
Another three won't fall. And it's off a line. 2:10 remaining. Again, full court press. Panthers have to break it. Bounce pass is kicked. A reset.
Coach Clemens telling John to pass fake there. Travel.
Turnover. Jay Bick, they'll say shuffled his feet.
Yeah, the coach called that one. Coach called it right next to the official. The official called it. I've seen some interesting things tonight. I'm going to try it tomorrow when I'm coaching.
Millwood. We just have to hope that the officials warn you before.
Yes. That's 5 seconds.
McIntyre. Rebound, they'll say, is off of a Lakeview Lion. And Franklin
gets some movement on this inbound play.
We'll have to break the press again. Into Jay. Off to Chassinger. Chassinger to Bick into the front court now. Minute 44 to go. Fourth quarter. Looking good for the Panthers. Up 8.
Layup.
Jay Bick. Now a 10-point lead. McIntyre. Going to wave off the shot. Had a foul on the floor. Going to pick up the foul on Tyler Harrell. It's going to be his third. Fifth on the Panthers. .90 seconds remaining in this one. 10-point lead, Franklin. Millwood, no good. And the rebound, John Tassinger. Now, Harrell going to try to race down court. And a blocking foul is going to be whistled. And some shots coming up, double bonus the rest of the way.
And this is where the experienced backcourt that Coach Clemens has. He has 3 seniors out there right now handling the ball, and it really comes into play right here.
I'll get one more. No good. Free throw shooting not very kind to the Panthers tonight, and we've got a lot of bodies near the scorers table, and it's going to be last touch by a Panther. Minute 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Coming up after the end of this one, we'll name a Backlot Cinema player of the game. Get some post-game stats and analysis, and we will send you on your way tonight. Looking good for the Panthers. 10-point advantage. Now 70 seconds remaining in this one. McIntyre up top. 3. Off the mark. Rebound. And a bounce off of a Lakeview Lion. And it's going back to the Panthers. 61 seconds to go here in the fourth. And barring some threes raining here for Lakeview, which they can do, it's going to be a Panther victory. And break that full court again. And the Panthers do pick into the front court. Off to Bailey Watts. No good. Rebound Jay Bick.
Good pass.
Gives it up. Bailey Watts off the glass. 59-47, 12-point lead with 42 seconds left. Millwood for 3. No. Another offensive board, and it's slapped away. 34 seconds. Fourth quarter, and that may do it. Looks like Lakeview is going to back off. Let's say that.
I don't think the coach wants him to back off.
Going to whistle a foul or a jump ball here?
Jump ball.
We're going to discuss it here, Tony. Foul on Harrison. He just checked in to make sure that there was a 10 on the floor.
Who called the foul? The official that was way over there? Oh.
He's got shots coming up here. 7th team foul on Franklin. Shots for Connolly Millwood. First one good.
Box out, get the rebound, or if he makes it, get ready for the pressure.
Pass up court, Harrison off to Tassinger. Puts an exclamation point on this one. McIntyre, no good. Rebound Harrison, that's going to do it. (61-49). Franklin defeats the Lakeview Lions. Lakeview Academy out of Gainesville, Georgia, in the boys varsity. We'll come back. We will name a Backlot Cinema player of the game. We'll get some stats. Hang with us on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. This is the Franklin Panther Sports Network.
Had a good game today too.
We're back here at the Panther Den, wrapping it up on the boys varsity side. You can see on screen, victorious 61-49, the final in a game that went back and forth in that first half of Tony. Really, the Panthers came out in the second half and really looked totally different than what we saw in that first half, able to go on a run and play some pretty good defense too.
Yes, they did. They took care of business in all aspects, except for the free throw line, but they didn't, you know, hopefully I'm glad that didn't come into play there. But for most of the game, they were all the ebbs and flows. They weathered the storm, and that's a sign of a well-coached team, and that they don't get rattled with the little things. And ever since they played Raven Gap, they've been doing it better and better each game, and each of the players have gotten better and better. This is another well-rounded, performance. But there was one player that did stick out, further than everyone else. And when it was time to, when it was crunch time to put a defender out there on someone, Jay Beck, he stepped up, and he didn't just handle the ball. He didn't just do all that stuff. He was scoring and playing great defense.
Jay Beck has got my vote too as the backlot cinema player of tonight's game. Played well.
Yes, he did. He had 26 points.
Wow.
26 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds.
I'd say that's a pretty good night.
He
Any
has
level.
A very good night.
So congratulations to Jay Bick, the backlot cinema player of tonight's game. And Tony, that's going to wrap up the coverage of tonight's girls and boys varsity here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. The opener didn't go the way that Coach Scott Hartbarger would like. The Lady Panthers lost, but the boys varsity ended tonight's action with a 61-49 victory over the Lakeview Academy Lions out of Gainesville, Georgia. And we'll be back on the air coming up next Friday, Tony, here at the Den against the Swain County Maroon Devils.
Should be a barn burner in here.
It should be. All right, that's going to wrap things up for Ben Walker, our producer behind the scenes. In fact, you can see him. Where is he? Maybe need to move a little bit. There he is. There he is right there. There he is, back in the cage, pushing the buttons for us tonight. Thanks to Ben Walker, along with Galen Morris and Tucker Dixon, our backlot staff. For all involved, I'm George Young, along with Tony Christie. So long, everybody.